Hey guys, Fourfinger here, and since I wasted most of my currency already by gambling and doing stupid things, I've decided to take what's left of it and to make an end league project where I'm just gonna try to see how much area of effect can we get. Now, just before we get into a showcase, let's just all take a quick picture together, okay? In 3, 2, 1... Okay, that was good. Let's jump into the video. When it comes to area of effect in Path of Exile 2, there is only so many places you can get it on. One of those places is unique helmet called Ezomite's Peak, and this one can roll up to 20%, and you have jewels like Ruby and Sapphire which can also get 10%. On top of this, you could also corrupt a Glimpse of Chaos helmet, and this helmet has special corruption outcomes. One of them is to get different corruption pool mode, because normal corruption on the helmets only can roll those things, and when it comes to Glimpse of Chaos, it has special types of corruption. So the idea is to hit area of effect on top of this helmet, and then to keep corrupting it, and then it also has a chance on corruption to turn into another unique or a rare. So getting the 25% area of effect and then breaking it into this unique is really difficult, as you can imagine. So the best one I've found right now is 16% corruption and 15% base, so I'm effectively missing like 14% area on this helmet. There are like better ones on the market, but all of them are offline. I guess people are just done with the league. Now, besides that, no other items have area of effect as far as I know, so I took Sekama's ring and then put the jewels with the area of effect inside of them to get 20% on top. And I took Amulet Footwork and did Anointment Royal, which gives us 30% area of effect, so I don't have to pay like 5 points into getting it. So, besides the main gear, we are mostly focusing on the jewels, and all of them have corrupted 10% area of effect, and then we're using Adorned, because like I said, I've already wasted most of my currency. The best one I could afford right now is 80%. So overall, how much more percentage you could get is, I have 20 jewels, and if I had perfect one, I would get 2% per jewel, so I could get 40% area of effect from the jewels. And if I went for the Titan Warrior, which I was too lazy to level, I could probably get like another like 30-40% from those nodes that I picked already, right? Because they would be like 50% increased. So if you had like best gear, level 100 like for a few more jewel sockets and stuff, I'm guessing you can get maximum 100% increased area of effect on top of this. That's like full investment end game. But I didn't have enough right now to show that to you guys. Okay, so let's see what those abilities can do with this much area of effect. I have tested some of them myself, so I already know what this will do, but this looks really cool. Like, this is a huge fire circle, like a dueling area. I don't know, it just looks really satisfying. You can also do it without the fortress. It will make a line, and honestly I'm not sure how big of a line can this get, because every time it hits a wall or an NPC or something, it stops going further. But I'm pretty sure it can go even way more than this, like it goes all the way from Gwen, and then I'm not sure, maybe this is the end. I'm not sure if it hit the wall, but that's like really cool. I mean, looks really nice. Now that's the flame wall, and I'm going to keep my support gems on top of it. Most of the gems will be using Magnified Effect, some of them will work with Expanse if they don't have cooldown, Expanse, however you say it. Spell Echo also works with some abilities for 30% more area, and then Fortress just for fun if you can use it on some stuff. Flame Blast, let's see what's the coverage on this one. So Expanse, Spell Echo can't be used because it's a channeling skill, but yeah, let's see how does this look. And I think this is a full screen spell. You can pretty much clear the entire screens with this. Let us see how far does it go. And yep, it's pretty much like a little bit over full screen, I think. It definitely looks really cool. Yeah, Flame Blast is really decent. Nice, let's go for the next one. After Flame Blast, what do we have? We have Orb of Storms, so also Magnified Effect, Expanse, and we can't spell Echo it, yep. Let's see how does this one look. Oh my god, this has the best effect, kind of. I really love those blue colors, how they feel like waves on the edge. And you can also see my skirt kind of like flickering while it's around. That's actually an interesting animation right there. But yeah, Orb of Storms really does look cool. Let's go for the next one. That was the Orb of Storms. Now we have Firestorm, one of the most useless spells in the game. Maybe this one can actually be good. Let's see how does this one look. Okay, this is how a base Firestorm should be, right? This would be the area of effect that would make the skill good, but probably with a little bit less of fleshiness when it comes to effects, because when it hits, it's kind of too much, you know? but doing a firestorm like this would be interesting. That's a decent way to scale this skill, I think. Okay, let's go for the next one. Ice Nova. Okay, I have tested this one for the thumbnail. This one actually looks really cool. And as you can see, it's almost full screen. I'm not sure if it quite hits here because I don't see any icicles, but it goes a little bit over on this side. But it looks amazing. I just love how it feels. That's why I use it on my thumbnail. Let's go for the next one. We have a Bone Cage, which is pretty much just the spikes and Spell Echo. Let's see, how does the Bone Cage feel? So it's pretty similar to Firewall, right? It just makes a huge circle around us because... And this is without the Fortress, by the way. This is a default from the skill itself. Nothing too special effect-wise. I mean, just casual stuff. Ember Fusilier and Fireball are really bad from what I've seen. And I'm not also gonna not use the Expanse because then I cannot spam it. Pretty much just their magnified effect. And if it hits the wall, you can see it becomes decent explosions. But nothing like, you know, crazy looking, because the base area is really small. Even though you can increase it a lot, it's nothing magnificent. Next up, Frostbolt. Let's see how does the Frostbolt do. So it cannot be used with the spell Echo, of course. Let's see. Okay, that's a big chill line. Okay, let's see how far does it go. Okay, that's a decent explosion radius for a Frostbolt, and they can actually shotgun from what I know. So you can make some build that, you know, stacks projectiles and just fully shotgun bosses with this. You just need a door and then 20 joules, easy investment, right? Okay, that was a decent one. Let's go for the next one. Now this is the one that we took our picture with, and basically we needed a ball of lightning to make it work. And I'll also show you something a little bit interesting with this as well. So this is the normal one you've seen at the start. It's probably the biggest area of effect from what I'm seeing. Like, it hits all the way down here, and it makes a shocking round. So everything that stands on this area is going to be fully shocked. Full shock support for the future team play, right? This is interesting, but what you can do actually is you can get a scatter shot. No, this is acceleration. Wait. You can do this one as well. Acceleration, scatter shot, and then unleash. So basically you release 3 balls of lightning and 3 lightning orbs. So this is how this is going to look. So it does it 3 times. It looks like a little bit more flashy because it hits 1 second and then the 3rd ball. It just keeps using it. So it's kind of interesting, not gonna lie. Looks cool. So this is a ball lightning warp combo. We're gonna remove those. Let's just put the magnified effect back on the flame ball and put them here. We have a Unearth. This is also like a cone looking spell, if I remember. It's just going to go in front, but it's going to go really far. I'm not sure how far does it go, but I think it would end somewhere around the bridge, I would assume. Yeah, somewhere around the end of the bridge, so that's normal. That's decent looking. Let's go for the next one. Oh, Incinerate. This one is probably the most fun looking one. Even though it's nothing crazy, it does look really cool. So let's just show this one off. Okay, and now as it hits the last stage and you start like flaming stuff, this... I mean, if this was a base, like, hit with a little bit less distance radius, maybe a little bit more spread, this ability would actually feel good. But right now, it's like, meh, nothing too special. It does make those fire burning rounds all over the place, but it looks cool when it reaches 8 stacks. Like, as soon as you reach 8 stacks, look at it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it makes that lightning kind of swirl. Looks decent, I would say. Decent enough. Solar Orb, so this is probably going to look like a sun, I would imagine. Okay, it cannot be spell echoed, okay. Let's see how does this one look. Yep, this is a Copex Temple, right? This is what you see at the Copex Temple in Act 3. Somebody used a full-scale area of effect Solar Orb. This is how they made that zone. Let's go for the next one. We have Cold Snap. Cold Snap is terrible, I'll show you because I remember before where I did try to scale it. You didn't need Frostbolt in order to proc it because it needs a frozen enemy or a Frostbolt. And even with all 3 area of effect gems, it's just really low. Just when you pop it, it's really small. Because the base area of explosion is only 0.7, so that one does not feel nice whatsoever. But we are testing stuff around, so we have to test it all. Frostbomb. Now this is going to be similar to Solar Orb, I would imagine. And it's also gonna do 2, and the second one is gonna be like almost full. I'm not sure if this dust counts as a hit or is it just a screen effect, but it does look like it reaches end with the dust. So cool, cool either way. Conductivity. Now this is if only curse you're gonna show, because I guess every single curse is gonna look the same. I also prepare the curse ground so you can actually see it for stand there on the ground. And this actually looks really fun. I love the coloring of the conduction, it looks really good. So that's a conductivity. That one is decent looking. Let's go to the next. So right, why is this not moving? Okay, there we go. So now we have detonate dead. Let me just put all of those on. Nope, not that one. And let's spawn some minions with sacrifice so we can actually use it. Let's see how the big... Yep, that's a full screen detonate dead, which is a really OP spell. So maybe if we could like drop some jewels and just go like some minion HP and max level, this could actually work out, who knows. But you would need a helmet as well, so probably not damage-wise. You would not have the damage necessary, I assume. Next one, we have a profane ritual, and for this one we're also gonna need our good old skellies. They are just gonna be there for a demonstration. Thank you for giving me my power charge, I really appreciate it. That's... This purple color is actually really cool, the way it looks before it gives you a power charge is really nice. Let's go to the next one, we only have few left. There are some abilities that I didn't even want to try because I know they don't scale with the area of effect, but let's go with the notorious comet. Everybody knows about the comet, everybody loves the comet. Let me just remove our good old skellies. Let's see how does this feel. Okay, I think we need to make a barrier invocation build with this much area of effect, right? Keep spamming comets that do this much area. This would be balanced, I think. This looks really nice. That's there's nothing else that I expected from the comet skill. Really nice. Fireball and lightning conduit, I think both of those will be a disappointment because they have really small area of effect and this doesn't strike without enemies, I think. So let's see. Okay, that's actually bigger than I imagined. Let me just see what the area, if it even says anywhere. It usually says here like radius, but I cannot see it. Maybe explosion? Yep, explosion radius 6.3. Okay, that's actually not bad. Decent amount. Not bad, fireball, not bad. Not as good as other skills, but not bad. And let's just test conduit. I don't think it will look good without the enemies, but let's just see. It just kind of flickers for a small second and then disappears. So that's nothing too special. That's nice, and only thing that I have left to show you guys is probably the most bugged item in the game. This also works with the trample toe. So I was already thinking about making some cringe build around trample toe. Where is it? It's in my stuff? Yeah, there it is. And let me just show you how this works. Let me just take any ability, maybe a frostbolt, and let's just go into Act 1 with the clear fell, right? Let's go there. And the thing is, if you get a lot less area of effect, maybe not go adorned and full jewel stacking, but still good investment, and then get a little bit of damage just so you can, you know, infinitely scale Icefall with the trample toe, you can probably make even a better auto bomber than what you already have, just because of the area of effect. Now let's just wait for the animations to load, but if you see this mob hits and then it just explodes everything around it, it's like a huge herald that always procs on everything. Let's just see how does this look. Yeah, it just procs and kills everything on the screen. So this could be interesting. Let's just see if we're gonna... How does it feel here? Oh yeah, this is a boss. We are using a rank 17 with 179 DPS on a frostbolt. Big damage. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I'm sure there's some cool build lying around here. I was also thinking about doing a lightning warp ball lightning. We get like a lot of projectile speed, so we make the ball lightning really fast. So you can basically make a temporalis, like a home version, where you use ball lightning, then you lightning warp, ball lightning, lightning warp, and you do let the trample tool do all the damage, right? So you could probably do like some really cool blinking kind of playstyle with this much area of effect, where you clear the entire screen just by using 2 of those. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and until Empyrean makes the one with full area of effect increases, this is the best fun we'll get, right? So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.